Now this is something that you see all too often. Basically a goldfish that pretty much looks like it's a cross between a goldfish and a jellyfish. The way it moves and floats around reminds me of a jellyfish, like a jellyfish goldfish. And the reason why they do that is these sorts of fancy goldfish are actually laterally compressed because they're line bred. So these fish are actually created over long periods of time by the Chinese, originally bred from the Casurus auratus, which is the bronze comet, bred into the goldfish, and then they breed recessive genes into dominance. And one of the features that they're looking for is the very round body, because they think it looks cool. But the unfortunate part of that is that sometimes they get failures of their swim bladder, because there's literally just not enough room for the swim bladder. And so if the swim bladder is not in the right position, it can cause the fish to have all sorts of buoyancy problems. Now it is actually worth trying to feed him a frozen pea, because if you feed it a frozen pea, apparently it can actually rupture or affect the opening of the swim bladder and slightly change the shape of the swim bladder. I'm not going to pretend to know too much about that, but I've definitely seen it work. The other thing that people do too is give it a saltwater bath, because if you think that this is happening due to an infection, that can help, but it's definitely very unpleasant to watch. So the fish probably isn't in a whole lot of, probably isn't in pain. Probably, you know, they're not terribly distressed, but I can't imagine